Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Alex Wood will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Oscar Mercado. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Peterson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Carlos Carrasco is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder. So fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
In now, Justin Turner. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting first, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Coming to the plate now, Max Muncy, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-2. Betts stands at third with one gone in the inning. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 2-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Payoff pitch on its way. And there's a base hit on the line. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
So now to the plate, Jock Peterson. Fouled away. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Mercado is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Indians nothing. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Popped him up. Smith has a play. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 8.
Stepping up now, Jordan Luplow, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the second deck and gone. Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either. Standing in now, Roberto Perez. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Carlos Carrasco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Here's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-1 Cleveland. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box now, Gavin Lux. That's popped up. Left fielder coming on, but this will land untouched. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And it's fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Hit in the air out to left field. Luplow is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Alex.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that left-handed pitcher who bats right, Alex Wood, will hit next. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mookie Betts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Dodgers strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Two and two.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Oscar Mercado hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog.
And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
At the plate, Francisco Lindor. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Digging in to try it again, Franmil Reyes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Franmil Reyes goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. At the plate now, Carlos Santana. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run scores. Now he's safe at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
In now, Jose Ramirez. Grounded to first. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Now in the box, Jordan Luplow. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Second and third, 2 away. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
This is foul tipped as he stays alive here, but meanwhile that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. 1-2. Here it is.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Indians 4 and the Dodgers 1. Stepping in, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a line drive base hit to left field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that is off the wall. Muncy ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Now the relay home. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Jock Peterson. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Now the 2-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Seager. First and second now, 1 man out. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Nettie. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Standing in now, Gavin Lux. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the tying run will score on the sacrifice fly as it's now a 4-4 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Standing in, Will Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Three runs already home here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. At the plate, Roberto Perez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The 2-2.
Ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Full count still. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Carrasco.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Through 3.5, all tied 4 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here now is the pitcher, Alex Wood. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. Justin Turner is on deck. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And the payoff pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Phil Maton is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
At the plate, Max Muncy. Good action on the sinker, 1 and 2. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
To the plate now, Cody Bellinger. Fastball called strike, 1 and 2. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bellinger hits a little over the 270 mark. 1 and 2. Here it is. In tight with the slider, 2 and 2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Jock Peterson would be next. And he struck him out, so a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Oscar Mercado. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2 and 2 now. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here's Franmil Reyes stepping in.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Full count now.
Count is full.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Indians go down 1-2-3 to the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. And there's out number 1.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. One and 2, here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Still even at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Into the box now, Gavin Lux. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. The 3-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
This guy is on absolute fire right now. Average has crept over 280 and trending north. Watch out for this guy his next couple ABs.
At the plate now, Will Smith. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Ramirez over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Line toward the gap in left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they will take the lead as he's safe at the plate, and it's now a 5-4 game.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. The relay, the tag, and he's out going for second. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Dodgers lead it 6-4. Dylan Floro takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. Here's Carlos Santana now. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Peterson is in his tracks now. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A 1-1. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. Count remains 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Peterson is there. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
In now, Jordan Luplow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Lux is under it to make the catch and retire the side. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Dodgers lead this one 6-4. Adam Simber enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Cleveland, number 90, Adam Simber.
Digging in, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Next up is Max Muncy. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One out, nobody on. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're up 6-4. Blake Trinan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 49.
New inning set to get underway. So stepping in, Roberto Perez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Domingo Santana will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Bases are empty, one man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in, Oscar Mercado. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 2-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner. Indians lead 1. They trail it here 6-4. Dominic Leone gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 53, Dominic Leone.
Bottom of the inning now. Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. A runner at first with no outs here. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Leon, 28 years old. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that one got a piece of him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
So digging in now, Gavin Lux. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Perez moving to his left. 1 out. Now at the plate, Will Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Matt Beatty will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 45, Matt Beatty.
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now. 1-2.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
2-1 now to Mookie.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he is in there.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Hunter Wood trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Hunter Wood.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hernandez has got it, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. 8th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front, 8-4. Scott Alexander has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. In now for Cleveland, Francisco Lindor. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 5. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Franmil Reyes. And the count will be full.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 3-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Turner's got it to second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So now Carlos Santana, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Indians fail to score. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Oliver Perez will come out and take the ball here, as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now batting, Max Muncy. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Ball. Count is full. 3-2.
Cody Bellinger is on deck. Three-two pitch. Chopper to short. And a good throw gets him one gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. And he's safe. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. To the plate now, Jock Peterson. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Reyes is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Here's Corey Seager.
Number 5. Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Lifted in the air to right field. Reyes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for LA. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Pedro Baez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
52. Pedro Baez.
Set to start the ninth in this one. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Smith waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jordan Luplow. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Last strike now for Cleveland. Fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hit down the third baseline. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
8-4 the final this afternoon. Los Angeles used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Alex Wood earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final ice score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For Cleveland, 4 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon on sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
kicking it. We gotta add up our